Sapoops, free Malaysia from our Trump protester side characters. Sapoops, as you may know, Donald Trump is popping by to Malaysia from October 26th to 28th for the ASEAN Summit. We're gonna be hanging out with Thailand, Cambodia, Anwar, signing a peace deal, chilling with Lawrence and the boys, and apparently a whole bunch of protesters. Basically, the man announced that he was coming, and then Akmal decided he wanted to come, Pas wants to come, and now a whole party gang, MAPIM, BDS, Mandiri, etc. are coming up with the whole Trump you're not welcome in Malaysia protest, where they want everyone to turun dan tunjuk perasaan. But our boys in blue are not having that. They are going up and saying, for the love of God, have it somewhere else, do it somewhere else, please cancel it for the sake of Malaysia's image. And to that I say, PDRM, I know you're watching, you're doing God's work, you have my 100% support. Now see, I have two reasons for that. The second one might not be what you expect, but let's roll with it. Boring reason, traffic and existence throughout this entire week is already going to be a nightmare. If the itch is already coming out with infographics that look like this, with a preparation, a dry run, main event, rehearsal, KL lockdowns, add on a couple of petty university students out there to make Instagram reels, Sumut Flotilla Sapoops who want to talk about their toilet water directly to Marco Rubio. No, please, for the love of God, no. But now, here's the second reason. I object because these performative solidarity anti-colonial freaks want to say that it was a whole Malaysia effort and everybody in the country was opposing Donald Trump. Have you noticed this? The way that they just keep going on and on about how we Malaysians must stand together. We're all in this together. In case you need proof that there are jokers out there trying to say that all of us want to protest, look no further than the real Fedia, who wants to say, we the Rakyat urge you instead to cancel Trump's plan to come to Malaysia. Even as the commenters Sapoops write angry comments, solidarity, getting ready for the epic rap battle that's going to happen as they face up against the Popo. Truly amazing. And can I just say that I despise this? When did you die and get to decide for me? The answer is, you didn't, and you are lying. It's very simple. And trust me, there are a lot of these kinds of Sapoops out there who are all delulu, and they want the international community to think that what they believe is what Malaysia believes, because they want clout, aura, and to get an Instagram post saying that they oppose Donald Trump. Thank you so much for your fake solidarity. Now, you know that these people are just trying to do all of this for their hashtag clout. The Fedia Sapoop is a good example. He's apparently part of this Gegar America movement, and he wants all of Malaysia to go along with his little protest because he wants to get clout. But I have to ask, in what way exactly were these jokers thinking to Gegar America? Because as far as I can see, gaslighting the rest of the population, which by the way doesn't even agree with you, is not a very good way. I mean, like, what did you want to do? Like, gather the entire population of this country to be a part of this historical event? Maybe so Trump can make another video of people throwing poop on you. As citizens in a democratic country, we all have freedom of speech. We all have the right to voice our legitimate concerns, as MAPIM says. In fact, I'll even tell you, I think what PDRM said about so-called wanting to protect Malaysia's image doesn't make sense if you're thinking of it from an economic, diplomatic, or any other kind of advantage standpoint. No, it's not because of goodbye credibility. I don't think that Trump is going to be declaring a war on us. Although if he did, it would be kind of interesting if he literally just targeted every single one of those protesters. Never say never. But yeah, none of those are really my concerns. My concern is that when these people open their mouths, the entire world will irrevocably feel that Malaysians are idiots. Tepuk dada, tanya selera, and ask yourself this. Do you really think that these people even understand what they're protesting about? The answer is probably no. Because as far as I know, all of these people are just going out there and trying to be terpaling anti-America, anti-colonial. The same kinds of people who want to throw out the Reflisha for no actual proper reason other than it makes them look mandiri, heroes. Although everybody in their right mind knows that they are delulu. Probably just want to copy the UK, go out there, have a protest, terpaling mandiri, so decolonized, fighting for all that is good, noble and true.
While copying a colonizer country.
Tegas, memimpin, #solidarity. And they are doing it only to mount some sort of clout opposition. The same way they did the Sumut thing with the toilet water sisters, and they actually have no intention of doing any real opposition. I mean, sure, a lot of these people will say that everything started 7 decades ago on the date of the Nakba. History began in 1948, and all they need is just to be in solidarity.
But there's a small problem though.
How many of them can even tell you what a McMahon-Hussein correspondence is, what is a Balfour Declaration, what is even the meaning of Zionism, apart from quoting that old proverb about how the Palestinians were so wonderful and so kind and let in all those Jews and they kicked them all out. While, by the way, never being able to even understand or answer any questions about what the timeline was before any of that, which I present on the screen right here for you. Probably they would go out there and scream Hasbara talking points.
Oh wait, they actually did.
All so busy protesting long after a ceasefire has come into force and justifying protest after protest, because if this issue doesn't exist, then so too does their excuse to gather like this and act like they are saving the world. And they absolutely need to turun just so all of their friends can see that they are in so-called solidarity and they won't end up getting punished by people who think that they are all munafiks who are tak cukup tegas, tak berprihatin, tak bersolidarity. Although to be fair, looking at this guy right here, something much more important needs to turun right here. Cause just looking at him right now, I feel like I'm almost gonna get a heart attack. So let's be real for a bit. Freedom of speech is a very real thing. It is important. I think that as citizens, we should go ahead and make use of it. But again, I think that if you're gonna go out there and use your freedom of speech with your God-given brain but demonstrate that you don't even use it at all, then yeah, that will be the thing that will actually destroy Malaysia's reputation as this tegas berprinsip group of people come to tunjuk perasaan, something that could be admired in any other place in this world. But then the moment they open their mouth, the illusion is gone, the ice castle is melted, and Cinderella's pumpkin falls apart as these people claiming that they are all Malaysians convey to the world that we are a nation of idiots. And that is why I will say, PDRM, keep it up, you're doing God's work. But well, I digress. Anyways, poops, what do you think about the protests? Are they good, bad, ugly, stupid, smart, deserved? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all to say about that, and bye.